Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Rich from Youngblood Reviews here, and it is Thursday here on Bookish Days. I am filming this kind of late, but what can you do? I'm going to Florida next week, and I'm actually having to miss a week of school, and I have to get caught up on all my work, and I just got finished. But this week we are actually talking about our favorite villains. I don't I don't really know whether it's restricted to books and or if it's you can go out of the genre. I'll try to stick to books, but I'm going to definitely tell you some movie villains that I actually love. Um, so let's get down to it. One of my my first two favorite villains from the Lord of the Rings, Saruman and Sauron. Love them, well thought out. Um, they're very diabolical, which is why I like them. But they're not smart. That's the only flaw they have. They're not really all that smart, even though Saruman was actually supposed to be a wizard before all the bad stuff started happening. He was supposed to be very wise. He's not really that smart, which is kind of the flaw I saw. But anyway, and my next favorite from the Game of Thrones, which is the Lannisters. I actually finished the first book to the Game of Thrones, and I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. The books are very long, but I really do enjoy them if I can sit down and actually get a chance to enjoy them. So I end up really enjoying them. My next favorite villain is Neferet, or however you want to say that, from the House of Night series. I like Neferet because she has such a great background story. Her background story is really sad, and it's like, I understand. I understand your pain. I know why you're like this now. A villain who has a good backdrop or a good backstory, it really does show, like, I could feel bad for that person. I could really feel bad for him. And that's how I see it. My next favorite villain is from a TV show, and it is Crowley from the show Supernatural. I like Crowley because he's funny. He's like a funny British man. He's. It's just really hard to really explain if you don't watch Supernatural. But he's one of those villains I hate. I hate so much. I just want to see him die. He needs to die, as in like go fall in a hole. But he's a really great character. He's really smart, and he seems like every time he's able to come back. I like a good villain who knows how to come back from the dead and who can always stay a step ahead of you. That really shows that you gave a lot of thought into the character. My next one is from another show called Bones, and the character's name is Palant. He is a computer hacker, and he killed people, and he basically has to mess with these anthropologists who think they're smarter than him, but they meet their match when they start going up against him. But it's really good. He's a really great character. He's a really great villain, mostly because he's really smart, and he's always either not just 2 steps ahead of you, 3 steps, which is crazy. You never see a villain like that. My next one is the evil or wicked witch from Once Upon a Time. I really like Once Upon a Time, and it's a great show. I really wish the second season would have come out already, because I started the first season when the second season came on, so I'm a little behind. My next favorite is the Governor from The Walking Dead. Walking Dead starts this Sunday. Who's pumped? I am. I love The Walking Dead. It's a great show. Um, the Governor, oh, he's one of those villains I love to hate. I love to imagine ways he could die. That is why I like him as a great villain character. He just angers me. Is there ever that one like villain that always gets away and you're like, I just want to murder you. I'll go into that TV and murder you myself. I have a bunch of those, and it's one of those characters that they end up in, like, one of the good characters will end up in a situation where they think this bad character is a friend, and they don't know he's evil, and they are blinded by his goodness that they don't want to believe he's evil. Like in Lord of the Rings and Return of the King, when Gollum is evil again, and Sam tries to warn Frodo, but Frodo doesn't believe him, and he starts listening to Gollum, and going gets his best friend. Those are the kind of characters I hate, and those are the kind of villains I hate. That I actually love to hate, but yeah, that's really all the villains I actually do like. And Gollum's another one. I do like Gollum. Trying to think if there's any more. Can't really think of any. From Percy Jackson, I liked Luke. He was a great character. I love the Percy Jackson series, and I love the new books that they actually came out with. I read up till the Mark of Athena, and I haven't really even read that one yet. They're not as good as Percy Jackson was, I think, but that's just my own thoughts. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week. And leave down in the comments below, who is your favorite villain? I would like to know. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Happy reading!